Greetings everybody, thank you for joining me, Adam, here at the Eden Audio YouTube channel. Those of you who follow our social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook will have noticed of late we've been having some products arrive from a brand called Audimaxim. Audimaxim actually started life out as an American brand, but later they were bought out by a Taiwanese company who later set up offices in China, and now obviously they manufacture their products in China. Samson from Audimaxim recently got in contact with me and asked if I'd be interested in taking a look at some of their products. Being the curious person that I am, I thought, yeah, why not? Let's take a look at these products and give them a listen. But before I did so, I thought I'd try and find out as much information about the brand as what I possibly could. So I went on the search engines to see what I could find. And I could find very, very little. So then I looked on YouTube to see if there's any videos about Audimaxim. And yet again, I found very little. In fact, basically nothing. I then decided to see if there was any pictures of their products on Google Images. Again, I came across virtually nothing. So I come to the conclusion there's not much information out there about Audimaxim at all. Which is a bit of a shame really. Because nowadays, we know how well the Chinese are doing in the audio hi-fi market. In fact, they seem to be taking it over with their streamers and DACs, etc. So we are fully aware of the exceptional value for money Chinese manufacturers are offering us audiophiles today. But like I said, I could find absolutely nothing about this brand, Audimaxim. So that really did pique my curiosity. So once the products started to arrive and I gave them a listen, I must say I was quite taken aback at how good they actually sounded. As you notice, a recent upload of mine, I was testing their integrated amplifier, their power amplifier, and to be honest with you, I was absolutely smitten by how good they sounded. Audimaxim are definitely aiming for the high end. They're not an entry-level Chinese brand. So recently, Samsung got in contact with me because they're just about to celebrate the Chinese New Year, and he said, would you like to take some products before the Chinese New Year because I'm going to be away for a few weeks. So Samsung sent me these home cinema loudspeakers, and to be honest with you, here at Eden Audio, it's not something we particularly specialise in. I'm definitely a 2-channel loudspeaker type of guy. And I don't really have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to home cinema. But for why not? Let's give them a try. As I'm happy with their amplifiers and the stuff I've received so far from them, let's give their loudspeakers for a home cinema setup. Let's give them a go as well. So Samsung actually sent me these loudspeakers and they've just arrived the other day and I've opened them up. And to be honest with you, I think they really do look pretty smart. What do you think? Don't forget to leave a comment down there in the comment section. I try to answer as many comments as I possibly can. So if you've got any feedback or thoughts on these loudspeakers, as I say, leave a comment down below in the comment section. So let me explain what you see there in front of you. What we've got is we've got the IM801. Now these are called the 801 because these feature an 8-inch mid-bass driver. You also get an IM601 which employs a 6-inch driver instead of the 8-inch driver that you see there. You will also notice that these features feature a EMT tweeter. Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, I absolutely love the sound of EMT tweeters. They are so dynamic and they dig up tons and tons of detail. I've got other speakers that have got EMT tweeters and I must say they sound absolutely fantastic. So I was pleased to note that these speakers also have those fabulous tweeters in them. As I say, you get a lovely 8-inch driver, and on the front, just in front of them, you'll notice you get your sort of front center speaker, and that is the IM401. So I think you will probably guess that these use 4-inch drivers. You've got 2 4-inch drivers in them, and there again you've got the EM2 fabulous tweeter there in the middle. Now you can use the IM801 for your fronts, and you can use the IM601s as the rear. Also, Audimaxim manufacture a superb range of subwoofers, but unfortunately I don't have them at the moment because the problem is they're so heavy it makes them very, very expensive to ship. The problem now these days, as most audio importers realise, is that shipping from China is pretty expensive, especially when it comes to big heavy speakers. You have to send them by either train or boat, so it's quite costly bringing stuff in from China these days. Anyway, I'm digressing like I normally do. Let's get back onto topic. And you do get a choice of two colours. You get black, you get this black gloss, and you also get a choice of white gloss. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of black gloss finishes. I think it looks nice, but it's like the NHT speakers I've got. The big problem is, as soon as you touch them with your fingers, you leave fingerprints all over them. These speakers show up every single possible mark. As I say, if you've got like fingerprints all over them, or you touch them with your hands, you can see everything about them. And also, as you notice, as I've got the sort of studio lighting on them to make this little presentation, it picks up every single little scratch that's on the surface of the loudspeaker. Obviously, when you turn the lights off, you can't notice them, but when you shine bright lights on them, you'll notice the sort of imperfection kind of things that are in the paint. As I said, those millions of tiny little swirling scratches, you know, you just can't get rid of them. It sort of comes with the territory of owning black gloss painted finished loudspeakers, unfortunately. It is what it is when it comes to black gloss. Anyway, there you are. I hope you like them. As I say, they're perfect for home cinema, and the design on them is absolutely fabulous because they're very thin. You'll notice the depth of them, because the depth of them is only 10 centimeters, so they're not going to be taking up huge amount of real estate in your living room or in your home theatre room, whichever one you've got. So I hope you like them. If you've got any comments, as I say, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. I tend to answer most of them, as long as they're reasonable questions. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Keep listening to that music. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye now.